All right. That's loud. Maybe it's not yet. We are back out of bounds. ESPN 105.9 The Zone. We're live in the Bank Plus studio. Hope you're doing well. The show is brought to you by RPT and Rick's Pro Truck. New location, Gluckstadt, Madison County. RPT, Rick's Pro Truck, and ricksprotruck.com. #1 Jeep truck accessory stores in Mississippi, Lakeland Drive, and now Gluckstadt, Madison County. Are we on the YouTube? All right, you can watch the show on YouTube. Search Out of Bounds Sports. We would love for you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And Blake's got everything fired off here on a Tuesday. We've got a special guest in studio, the famous Terry Powell from, he's famous from the College World Series and from Two Brothers Barbecue Bistro in the historic Cotton District. Terry, good morning. How are you?
Man, I'm great, Bo. I don't know how famous I am, but I got to clear one thing up. That was not my girlfriend that sold her prostate. That was my wife's boyfriend. So I want to make sure everybody's clear on that part. But that was a great time. Actually, we should be hosting a super regional right now.
That's right.
Pretty close to it.
I was about to say, or finished winning one. Something like that.
Yeah, so that's where we should be right now, but we are where we are. But we're excited to be back open at Two Brothers. Everything's rolling. We're excited to be back.
I was there Friday. It was great.
What'd you think?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, if you haven't been to the new building, you need to come check it out. We've got porches upstairs, downstairs porch, two porches upstairs, plenty of indoor seating, real dynamic space, just like your studio here, Bo. It's just got something for everyone. And I really love it because, it's really where, Barton's done such a great job and Sims with the food there that they deserved a venue that was fitting for their menu. And so I'm glad. So if you haven't been there, I encourage you to go. And even if you've been, we're adding new amenities. We're looking forward to adding an outdoor venue next door to us just to the west. So that's in city approval right now. So if anybody's listening from the city, we'd appreciate any positive feedbacks you get. But we're real close to sealing that deal. So we're excited to having that for outdoor events. But and also,
so I was there Friday.
Yeah.
Y'all had people, accessing all the areas you just described,
right,
which is cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so people were sitting outside on the first floor.
Right.
Inside. Upstairs, I sat at the bar upstairs.
Right.
And there were people out at the tables, and then there were people out on the front balcony porch, which is super cool.
Yeah.
And then even your crew sat some people in your back.
We got a rooftop.
Thank you.
Area back there, which is really cool.
Was it did I have the pork belly mac and cheese? Is that what it's called? Pulled pork? Yeah. And then the wings, they were fantastic.
Yeah, that's some of my
beer.
favorite. Yeah, absolutely. Good place to have a Miller Lite. And that's what I was doing about a month ago when we first opened up. And this whole John Daly event that we're going to talk about started from just sitting down with a few golf pros there, Zach Tate and Nate Kitson, golf pros in Starkville and at Old Waverly. And we were just we had a great little think tank there, and we started to hypothesize how cool it would be to bring in John Daly for a charity event and to raise money for a good cause, and also just how fun that would be. So we got Billy Allen, which is John Daly's really good friend, and who's the pro at Deerfield, to get us together. And what I would really admired about John's approach to this, he said, guys, I'm only going to come if you make sure this is a fundraiser for Folds of Honor, which I thought was really great, which is perfectly in line with what we wanted to do anyway. So I was really excited to bring him on. So it's going to be great. So I want to announce that we're going to have the Grip It, Rip It, and Sip It. It's the John Daly Two Brothers Smoke Meats Charity Golf Experience. It's your chance to actually play against John Daly, which is going to be awesome, because by buying a ticket, and you go to our website, it's twobrothescharitigolf.com. You buy a ticket for a chance to play against John Daly. It's going to be on July 11th at 2 p.m. at Mossy Oak Golf Club, which is a spectacular venue to do this.
Beautiful place.
It's a great place to play and a great place to watch people play. So it's going to be great. So, but it's so there's 3 different categories that you can participate in. If you get the Grip It category, that's a $100 ticket to come watch the event and to come watch a 2-time major champion, an 18-time tour winner, come play golf against some of your buddies, which will be fun. So it'll be a 4-man scramble format against John Daly's ball, which will be a lot of fun. The way these teams are put together is going to be really fun and real dynamic. And we're going to put together a group on the front 9 and a group on the back 9.
Nice.
And so if you buy either a Rip It or a Sip It ticket for this event, your name will be put into a drawing to be have a chance to play against John Daly. And you get to pick 2 of your other buddies to play with you. Okay. Those are 3 of the team members. And then the 4th team member will be the highest bidder.
Nice.
That
Good
gets
job.
to be involved.
And all this money's going to Folds of Honor.
Folds of Honor.
Good.
Which, what's great about Folds of Honor since 2007, they've got a singular, very noble mission. They provide educational scholarships to spouses and children of America's fallen and disabled service members. So they've got a great motto. It says, honor their sacrifice and educate their legacy. So we're honored to be able to be a part of funding that mission. So it's exciting.
I mean, John Daly will be a blast to watch, play, and or play with.
Yes.
Throughout the day that day.
Exactly. And one of the great parts of this whole experience is that the 3rd category ticket that you can buy is a Sip It category, and it's actually a VIP admission into the after party at Two Brothers. So not only do you get a chance to play against, we want you there. It's going to be fun. But and John's going to play music, and he's going to mingle, and you'll get a chance.
So John Daly, for our listeners, is going to play music at Two Brothers for the VIP party after the round of golf on July 11th.
Right. Right.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's worth.
But there'll only be so many people that will be allowed into Two Brothers that
exactly.
night.
Yeah, we're capping that because it's you and a guest that gets access, and that's a $500 ticket, and that gets you and a guest into the private VIP party with John Daly. We'll have live music and food, a cash bar, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So, but it's Two Brothers Smoked Meats is the one website. That's our website to go to. There's a link from there to this charity, but the easiest way to get there is to type in twobrothescharitigolf.com to buy the tickets. And we have sponsorship opportunities. You can buy a hole for as low as $350. You can be a corporate sponsor for $1,500, or you can be a title sponsor for $6,000 and above. So we've got plenty of opportunities for people to participate in this at any level.
It's a month away.
Yeah. So we're hitting this at a good time, and we, it's one of those events that came up pretty quick because we were just discussing this a month ago, as I said, with some golf professionals, and this has all come about pretty quick. So we're excited about the opportunity. John Daly's schedule is pretty limited right now as far as when we can get him, and so we're excited to have him right after the weekend after July 4th. So it's going to be a great time to be able to sponsor Folds of Honor, a very patriotic, worthy event. So we're excited. We hope to have a lot of participation, and look forward to having everybody there and afterwards at Two Brothers.
And he's going to play music.
Yeah. It's not every day that you get.
What does he play?
It's kind of a country and rock version of golf professional music. It's I don't know what kind of genre. That's a new genre.
That sounds
there.
awesome.
Yeah, but it's going to be great to see somebody who won the PGA Championship in '91, tied for 3rd in the Masters in '93, and the British Open champion in '95. You don't get a chance to play golf against people like that and listen play music. So
and he drank beer with Bo Bounds in 2004 at Hooters here in Jackson.
So there you go. You've got everything working for you. Right.
In his trailer.
That was his
or in his, whatever it is.
That was his downfall.
His Winnebago thing.
Yeah. So if you've ever been to the Masters and been to Hooters and seen his rig, that's probably going to show up there, and you'll have a chance to buy some John Daly merchandise.
Yes.
And
we got to give away a couple of pieces on the show. That'd be cool. I like that.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. There'll be some putting contests and some other things just to watch John Daly rear back on the driving range. is worth the price of admission.
John Daly playing golf at Mossy Oak Golf Club for Folds of Honor, July 11th, and then a VIP party that will be capped that night. And Daly is going to be playing live music and probably telling some stories too.
I would imagine that's going to be, and you know, it's going to be. How many times have you had a chance to see a legend play?
Right.
You know, music and golf, and a chance to meet him, and raise money for a great cause.
Sure.
So it's really a win-win situation for everybody. We're excited.
QB1 just texted us. We got Terry Powell on the Out of Bounds show. He's part of the Two Brothers Smoked Meats crew. Great restaurant and bar in the historic Cotton District in Starkville, Mississippi. Super partner on the show. QB1 texted us. I ate at Two Brothers in late May for the first time, and it was amazing. I strongly recommend the barbecue grilled cheese.
That is my daughter's and my wife's favorite menu item. I eat it occasionally. It's super good. Yeah. I mean, it's really
What's
good.
Your go-to?
I love it. I like the pork belly tacos. I like the wings.
Yeah.
And you know, everything on there is great. You could really just, and I don't say that because I'm biased to it. I really love what Barton's doing in the kitchen and Sims. They're doing a great job up there.
But also,
they really do.
The pork belly tacos are the best thing on the menu.
They're great.
I don't, not to shame anything else, but they're the best thing on the menu.
Man, look, that mac and cheese on Friday, I needed it. It was like heaven. And the wings.
Can we
beer.
DoorDash smoke Two Brothers here? Is that too
Let's
far?
just go
2
today.
hours?
T. Powell, we'll just go today. We'll do the show from there tomorrow.
Well, I'll be there tomorrow.
I was about to say, how hard would it be to open a Two Brothers in like this closet right here? I need it in my life. It's probably the single biggest thing I miss from being in Starkville.
Well,
Two
our
Brothers.
smoker's about a fourth of the size of this studio. So if we had that set up, maybe we could do it in the closet.
We can put it in the breezeway.
Yeah. I love it. No, we would love that opportunity to be, you know, expanding our model, but right now we want to make sure we're doing Starkville right. And so, but
you got a beautiful building.
Yeah, we're excited about that, and it's in a great location, and it's got a great view of Starkville that people have never seen before. You can see the stadium from the football stadium, Davis Wade, straight from our upstairs front balcony.
Yeah.
And you can see almost to downtown in the opposite direction, looking west. So great views. You can see up Maxwell Street. You can see, you know, down to the stadium and almost to downtown.
So last Thursday night, y'all were rocking.
Yes.
I was there on Friday for lunch, but my Uber drove me by there on Thursday, and y'all were rolling.
We've got a
It was a
great
good crowd.
great sound system. And you know, it's exciting now because we've got students rolling back.
Sure.
We've got athletes coming back, football players, coaches. So it's starting to feel more like a college town.
Jeffrey Simmons in the house.
Oh, man, Jeffrey's been a great proponent of ours. He comes in a good bit. So
That's a cool jersey you got up there, man.
Yeah, Jeffrey's a great guy. We've been blessed. He shows up and brings his family with him, and it's he's got some great stories, and he's just a great guy. I mean, super good guy. And
you've got some Simmons memorabilia now.
Yeah,
Two Brothers.
Yeah, and we'll have we got some Fletcher Cox stuff coming, and so we've got Chris Jones stuff coming, so we should have plenty.
What Terry Powell with Two Brothers Smoked Meats. We're talking about the awesome tournament that they're having July 11th at Mossy Oak Golf Club with John Daly, and it's benefits Folds of Honor, which is it's amazing charitable organization. And give me the website again, T. Powell.
It's twobrothescharityGolf.com.
Boom.
You can find it on our Facebook page, search The Out of Bounds Show, or Twitter at BoBounds.
All right.
Great.
There you go.
Also, Terry Powell, I don't want to put any onus on you, but I did kind of invite you to our cornhole event, and then my birthday's coming up in June.
Oh, wow.
So if you have any like extra memorabilia laying around, or something gets lost in the mail and makes its way down here, don't think I won't.
Hey, I got you hooked up. I will say this. I have Jake Mangum's first collegiate bat, and I have Jake Mangum's first professional bat.
Wow.
And so we've got we're starting to collect some pretty cool memorabilia there.
I broke Bo's See, when I got here, Bo didn't understand the value of memorabilia.
That's
but
true.
I've
That's true.
broken him down, and now we appreciate it.
We've
here at
got
the
a
Out of Bounds
closet
Show.
back there now that we have
He's
really
collecting some stuff. This is my favorite thing we've ever done is the Wall of Fame where everybody signs it. Because when he retires, there's going to be a signature list of guys who are NFL greats, Major League Baseball greats, coaches of all of it. I mean, that's pretty cool to me.
And for the record, I'm not on that wall.
Maybe
one day.
Maybe we need to take that up to Mossy Oak and have John Daly or Two Brothers have John Daly sign it.
100%. Yes, you need to have John Daly sign it.
We have one of Mangum's war stick bats right there. Those things are super, super cool. And heck, you may have Mangum at the tournament.
Yeah, hopefully.
Or at VIP.
You know, if he's not playing ball, I'd love to have him there. So I'm conflicted. I want him playing ball. But,
I know.
You know,
if
he's not, if he's not, we definitely want him there. He said he's coming.
Have you been like? Have you been able to function not getting your time in the outfield at Duty Noble?
I really don't know how I've been able to do it, really, because for so many years, really, I guess 30 years, I've been an outfield guy, you know, and so we've been busy with some business endeavors and trying to make Two Brothers better and organizing this golf event, and that's kind of kept my mind off of what I'm not doing.
Right.
So, but yeah, I've missed it terribly, and hopefully we'll never have to go through this again. So, but yeah, with the weather we had this spring, it would have been a great time to be there. So, but anyway, we're making the best of it, and I'm excited that we're back up and running, and encourage everybody to come up and check out Two Brothers if you hadn't been. And even if you have been, we've got new drink machines coming. We've got new venues we're adding to the place. So it's going to always be evolving, you know. So
It's like the place to be in the Cotton District.
we think so. We're excited about it.
Terry Powell on the Out of Bounds Show, ESPN 105.9 The Zone. All right, so go to twobrothescharityGolf.com.
.com. Make sure you type in that .com. That is there's a lot of golf charity events out there. So that's a critical one. So you can get there off of your website or your Facebook, and also off of Two Brothers Smoked Meats website. But if you want to go straight to buy a ticket, it's twobrothescharityGolf.com.
And you got all sorts of different levels for people to participate.
Exactly. No matter what your budget or your time constraints are, we've got something for you.
And you'll have a crew on the first night.
Right.
Which I think is cool.
Right.
Because that gives you all hour and a half, 2 hours with John Daly, which is ridiculous, unbelievable.
Exactly.
And then in the back nine, you're going to have another crew.
Right.
That will have bid their way / won their way through it.
Exactly. So it's very rare you get a chance to even meet a legend like him, much less play against a legend like that, and have a chance to mingle with him and listen to him play music and hang out. So it's got a really good potential to be a great event to raise a lot of money for a great cause, and we're just excited to be a part of it at Two Brothers.
All right, now let's segue here to the College World Series. How many times have you been out there?
4. Five actually. 5, but just through multiple trips. But it's what I love about the College World Series, and I'll tell this to anybody, even if your team's not in it, it's the pinnacle of collegiate athletics, in my view. And I've been to a Final Four event. I've been to Augusta. I've been to other non-collegiate events, the Kentucky Derby. But the College World Series, just the pageantry of it, and to see your team's flag flying, especially when we made it to the championship series against UCLA in 2013, it was just amazing to see the two flags up there just under the American flag on the south side of the stadium there at TD Ameritrade. And the venue is great sight lines, and just the people I went out there with, Brad Bounds, Rob Thornton, Matt Talent, all those great Bulldogs that we were with. It just makes it special because you always have that bond, and that's something I'd encourage. Take your son, take your kids, take your family. It is the best family event, but it's also a great road trip for guys.
It is,
too.
And it's so different when you have 8 teams in a championship tournament from all over the country.
Right.
And it's not an intense Saturday football game, with the people are drinking beer, eating cheeseburgers in the historic district in Omaha and having fun throughout however many days you're there. So it's a whole nother deal than a Final Four or a national championship in football as far as the way it's laid out and the way the town embraces you and everything else.
And you meet people from all over the country.
Right.
And it's a great representation of everyone throughout the country comes together to celebrate one of the best institutions in sports, which is collegiate baseball.
Right.
And it's such a pure sport. And the people play the game at that level for their love of the game, not for the scholarship opportunities, unfortunately, that they don't have. But these guys, the amount of sacrifice that you have to be a collegiate baseball player, it's 365 days a year, and it's been your entire life when you get to it. It's not something you just backed into. And so you're seeing people who have honed their skill, and it's really a great thing to be a part of and watch.
Mossy Oak Golf Club, July 11th. John Daly is Mr. VIP. As T. Powell said, 2-time major winner, 18 times on the tour. One of the biggest, coolest, funnest, most fun personalities that we've had in golf. And he will be there. Some people are going to be fortunate enough to play with him. They'll have guys or men or women on the front nine and back nine with him. Then they're going to do a VIP party at Two Brothers Smoked Meats in the historic Cotton District in Starkville that night, and John Daly's going to play some music. You can go to twobrothescharitigolf.com, twobrothescharitigolf.com, and we also have it linked on our Facebook page and on our Twitter page. So it's pretty simple. They lay out all the different ways that you can be a part, and the money goes to Folds of Honor. And we worked with Folds of Honor this past year, and they were great. Yeah. And our cornhole tournament, we were able to raise $22,000 for them, which was and that all stayed in the state of Mississippi, which was really, really cool.
Yeah, we're excited. I mean, anytime you get a chance to give back and to honor people who have sacrificed a lot for this country, it's a great chance to do it, and we're glad we're doing it. We're glad we have an opportunity to do it and to help educate the children and spouses of fallen servicemen. It's definitely a great noble cause. So we're excited and looking forward to having a lot of participation.
And Mossy Oak's only 15 minutes from Starkville, so that's kind of a good deal when Old Waverly and Mossy Oak are right there, and they're back. I mean, two just gems, absolute assets for the state of Mississippi as far as golf courses.
And I'd like to thank George Bryan for all of his help and support through this and allowing us to have this event there. And the venues that he's created there are world class. It's a top 100 golf course in the nation that you can play, and it's definitely something. If you haven't seen it, you'll really enjoy the dynamic nature of that course and some great vantage points behind 3 green and 4 tee that you can see virtually the entire course from. So
Terry Powell in the house, and twobrothescharitigolf.com, twobrothescharitigolf.com, July 11th at Mossy Oak Golf Club with John Daly. T. Powell, thanks, buddy. We'll continue to talk about this over the next 4 weeks, and the show was driven by your next John Deere tractor at Mississippi Ag. Visit agup.com, find a retail location nearest you. 2 in the metro area, Canton and Pearl. We'll be back tomorrow. Chris Lamonis at 7:30.